I just had a shower, so my hair's like weird. So this is my 200 subscriber celebration Q&A. I asked you guys on Twitter to send me stuff. I also have stuff from my friends at school because I wanted 20 questions, so it can be like 20 questions. So, first one is from Smiles the Otaku, which is at Smiles the Otaku. I'm planning on making any original music. No, I don't have any musical talent at all. Like, at all. I'm not a musical person. Next one's from King Casmas, and it's at Iggy Swifter, and they have 2 questions. And the first one is, do you know how to play any instruments? No, I kind of used to. Not really. It's like in our school program, I think it's grade 5, you learned how to play the recorder, and I sucked at it. I hated it. I have like no patience for anything, so it was like, yeah. The next one is, if you have any pets, can you show pictures? I have pets. I have a dog, I have a fish. My dog's name is Eddie. You probably have seen him or not on my channel. He's a lot. He's like one of the first videos I uploaded. And my fish, his name is Mr. Fisher. I could do you better than showing you pictures. I have my puppy here. You want to say hi? Want to say hi? You want to say hi? Say hello, Alfred. Say hello, Alfred. No? Yes, this is Eddie. He is a Chihuahua mixed with something we don't really know. He is turning 5 on Valentine's Day, but we didn't know his birthday, and they said that when we got him, which was like mid to late August, that he was like 1.5. So we were just like, let's make his birthday Valentine's Day. So we did. He was born in a puppy mill, which is sad. He's kind of skittish and scared of everything. He has a lot of anxiety and hyperventilates somewhat, but he's my baby. What? What did I do? What did I do? I kissed you. You want to go down? Now you want to go in the bed? Want to go out? Want to go out? I kissed him. I don't know. I think he just wanted to leave. Moving on from that weird yelp that he does when he's freaked out. Selena O, which is from at Bees in the Trees 1, asks, and this question made me laugh so much, was how hydrated are you today? And the funny thing about this is that when I read it, I had just drank a glass of water. I was like, okay. And it's like a month later after I got it. So the next one is from one of my most favorite fans, because they followed me on Twitter. So I asked them, and I was like, hey, I'm doing this thing for my YouTube channel, do you have any questions for me? And they were just, so it's Radnor, and their Twitter is at RadnorMusic, and they asked, how'd you get started in writing? If you don't know, I write, short stories and novels and poetry. Like, all my links are in the description of the video, and one of them is figment.com, and it's a writing website, and I have most of my stuff on there. I don't know, I got a lot of, like, I was a daydreamer as a kid, I still am, and I was like, hey, I should write a book, and it was, like, really short, crappy stuff, and it was just really bad. So yeah, if you want to check those guys out, yeah, they're at RadnorMusic. They're a rock alternative band from Nashville, and they're pretty cool. Next one is from, and I'm really bad at saying names, it's Radustina Antova, and their is at LoveWindyAllLife. And the question is, what's your favorite song and why? And then they have a smiley face at the end. My favorite song, I have two of them. First one is Jerusalem by Dan Byrne. It's a really weird but awesome song. I found it from listening to the podcast Welcome to Night Vale, which is a great podcast. And my next favorite song is The Future Freaks Me Out. The Future Freaks Me Out by Motion City Soundtrack. It's a awesome song that I found from one of my favorite YouTubers, which is Echo Gillette. Next one, well, she asked me 7 questions, and I was like, thank you. And it's Demi, and their is Glitzern Duelt. Again, not good with names. Okay. Number 1 is, do you have any siblings? I have 2 older siblings. The oldest is my older brother, and he's turning 18 in August. And then I have an older sister who's a year older than me, so she's turning 16 in April. The second question is, where do you live? I live in Canada. I'm Canadian. Yeah, and I have a moose pencil case. Is that Canadian enough for you? Yeah, I live in Canada. What's the one thing you'd like to change about yourself? And yourself is about the you are thing that I hate so much, but I'm going to let it go. I don't know, I'd like to be a better singer, maybe. Or just being more patient, because I'm not patient. So I'm not patient, I have no patience. Next question is, what's the one thing you know, I had to read that. What was the best phase in your life? I think, when you're a kid, and everything's just super happy, you're just like this happy-go-lucky kid, I think that was the best, because after that, the phase after that was not very good, because that was this phase after when my grandmother died, and it was just, I'm still getting out of that, even though that was like 3 years ago. But what's your favorite book? Mine is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and I watched the movie last month. Well, it was last month. And it was so good. They did such a good job. So the book is about a 13-year-old boy whose mother is dying, and it doesn't say what she's dying from, but you know that it's some form of cancer. So, and it's just his kind of grief journey, and throughout it, a tree monster comes to visit him in the middle of the night to help him deal with things and tell him stories. And it is, a lot of people are just like, it's not the great book, it's not the best book, but it's like, I read it when I needed it, because it was just after my grandmother died of cancer, so it was just, yeah, I read it when I needed it. What's your favorite movie? Song of the Sea. It has like Irish folklore in it, and I love Irish folklore. I just love folklore in like mythology and different cultures, and just, it's such a good movie. It's animated, and it's like a kids movie, but yeah. And if not Song of the Sea is my favorite movie, it's Finding Nemo, because I grew up watching Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo. Which music do you listen to? A lot of different music that I don't listen to is country music. I hate country music. I listen to like hardcore music. Let's get that out of the way. But I also listen to classical music, and I also listen to like indie music, and like alternative music, and like indie pop, and like punk music, and just, yeah, it's kind of everything except for country. I'm not that big into rap or pop or hip hop or stuff like that. It's just like I listen to 21 Pilots, and they kind of like go into that. And then I also listen to K-pop, which, you know, it's Korean pop, so I just really like it. that's that for that person. And then my friend Jessica, because I was in art class and I just wanted to have 20 questions, because I didn't have 20 questions, so I was like, I need to have 20 questions. So I asked my friends in art class, and my friend Jessica asked me, what's the meaning of life? My friends are great, man. My friends are so great. I don't know, what's the meaning of life? You tell me, what's the meaning of life? Then she also asked me, do you like crunchy or smooth peanut butter? I'm a smooth kind of person. Smooth. Crunchy is just, I don't want to have, like, crunchy stuff on my toast unless I want to have crunchy stuff on my toast. I just, yeah. And then my art teacher, she's like the best teacher ever. She is so good. Asked me, how can we teach people kindness? And I thought this was a great question. Aside, like, it was like a total different question compared to all the other questions that I've got asked me. I think just being kind to people we can teach people how to be kind by being kind to others. That's kind of, yeah, that wasn't a pun, okay? Yeah, just be kind to other people and learn that kindness is the way to do things. Then my friend Alex, he asked, why are you asking us to ask questions? Well, to make this, my friend, to make this. Then my friend Shona asked me, do you like spicy salsa? I do not like spicy salsa. And she also asked me, what's your favorite candy? My favorite candy, like, you know, like Brookside chocolates? That's my favorite candy because it's dark chocolate, has fruit in it, it's just so good. Either that or like any dark chocolate bar that has salt in it. Like dark chocolate and sea salt is just so good. And then my friend Dana, great Dana, asked me why. Just why? I'm going to give this the answer because I want to. And that is the end of the Q&A.